Welcome to this video on audio-visual learning resources. This segment is part of our broader study on essential learning tools for the classroom. To get started, take a moment to use your computer or smartphone to research the definition of audio-visual learning resources. Audio-visual materials are designed to engage the senses of sight and hearing. They are particularly effective when teaching large groups of learners. Sound, in particular, is a vital medium for lessons involving speech, language, and music. What makes an audiovisual aid effective? Good resources should be short, precise, and contain accurate information. They must be appropriate for the learner's level, feature clear sound and visuals, and remain free of offensive content to help achieve specific learning outcomes. Why should a teacher integrate these resources into their instruction? The advantages are numerous. They allow us to illustrate slow processes like seed germination, recreate historical events, or bring distant environments like the deep ocean into the classroom. They also boost interest and provide a safe way to study potentially dangerous scenarios. By redefining time and space, these tools create immersive learning experiences. They provide true-to-life demonstrations through 3D visualization, making complex concepts more tangible for students. Furthermore, using these resources helps learners grow intellectually, improving their communication and critical thinking. It also ensures students become comfortable with modern technology and software applications. However, there are challenges. Equipment like projectors and TVs can be costly, and infrastructure issues like a lack of electricity or power interruptions can hinder their use. Additionally, teachers need specific skills to operate them, and students must stay focused on the audio, not just the graphics. Common categories of audiovisual learning resources include educational films and videos, television programming, computer-based materials, and motion pictures. When selecting educational films, ensure they are short, precise, and appropriate for your students. The content should be interesting and easy to understand, with high-quality sound and clear visuals. For example, a short film about Africa's Big Five animals could serve as an excellent visual learning resource. Proper preparation is key. Watch the film in advance to plan follow-up activities. During the viewing, avoid note-taking to prevent divided attention. Instead, discuss the film afterward. Consider a second showing to reinforce understanding and provide extended activities. Despite their benefits, these films are sometimes underutilized in primary schools due to high costs, lack of electricity, or a need for better training in operating the necessary projection equipment. Television also plays a major role, with various channels broadcasting educational content. One such resource is EDU TV, provided by the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development. This video shows a sample of an EDU TV program, specifically a mathematics lesson for pre-primary 2 learners focused on counting. To access this content, visit the KICD website. Once there, select Out of Classroom Learning to find the TV or radio timetables. Take note of the broadcast times and dates to share with your students, and follow up with a classroom discussion and feedback session. Using a television as a learning resource offers several advantages. It brings expert instruction to various schools, combines sound and imagery for a more realistic experience, and uses camera movement to take learners virtually to inaccessible places like the deep ocean or the sky. However, there are limitations. Broadcast schedules can be inflexible, and student participation is often minimal during the airing. Additionally, because the TV teacher cannot receive immediate feedback, it is harder to gauge if specific learning outcomes are truly being achieved. Further limitations include the risk that learners may focus more on graphics than on the audio, potential loss of focus, and the fact that effective television-based learning requires well-designed, high-quality materials. For our next section, we have a group assignment. Please work together to assess the practical use of computers and motion pictures as specific tools for learning. This task requires you to form groups and prepare a brief presentation. Moving on, let's explore audio and oral learning resources. Radio is a primary example of this. Whether live or recorded, it provides useful material for both during and after school hours. A good radio broadcast uses moderate speed, clear language, and varied voices to maintain interest. Effective radio lessons should use examples from the learner's own background, allow for repetition of key points, and provide supplementary notes for the teacher, with timetables shared well in advance. When conducting a radio lesson, the teacher must prepare learners according to the broadcast guide, ensure the equipment is tuned in correctly, and create a distraction-free environment for the session. During the broadcast, the teacher should act as a facilitator, following instructions from the radio teacher, such as managing note-taking or leading extended activities afterward. Radio broadcasts offer many advantages. They train students to be critical listeners, capture attention, provide up-to-date information, and offer a pleasant variation from traditional classroom routines. However, disadvantages include the difficulty of adjusting school timetables to fit broadcasts, the lack of real-time feedback for the instructor, and the fact that radio relies solely on the sense of hearing. Lastly, be aware that external factors like poor weather or physical geography can impact radio signal reception, and some content may be too advanced for certain learners, if not properly scaffolded. Beyond radio and visual media, human voices are a vital audio resource. Teachers, guest resource persons from the community, and even the students themselves can provide dynamic learning experiences that help achieve specific outcomes. To conclude our video, take some time to discuss other types of audio and oral resources available for learning, beyond those we have covered today.